Hey there guys, this is Kay and you're on my channel, The Collective Soul Tarot. Welcome to my channel and it's good to have you back. We're going to do the last zodiac reading for the month and it ends up to be Sagittarius, which is what I am, but in any case it's the last reading, so I don't really have to pull because there is only one tile, and then it's Sagittarius right here. I hope you all had a great weekend. I did. It was for us in the US, it was Thanksgiving weekend, so from Thursday all the way to Sunday we had off. Most of us, you know, I guess there's people that would have to work, but not me. So I'm going to do Sagittarius, and it's a brand new week now, so let's begin. Happy Monday. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, will you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? Thank you so much. I'm using the Northern Animal Tarot, which the creators of it is from Canada, and they're only doing like 1,000, I think, and this is 109. Mine is. Okay, Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for our Sagittarians today in this read for Monday, November 27th, 2028? Wow, they're flying. They don't want to stay in there. Holy kamoki. Okay. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, let's go. You're ripped and roaring and ready to go. What we got? We got the Fool right here. Towards a Two of Cups. Wow. Distant past has been healing. Wow. That's amazing. I like that distant past there. Wow. Okay, what else? We have the Lovers in the distant or recent past. What are you thinking? The High Priestess, using your intuition, Saggy. And bridging energy. Oh, we got 7 wands. Well, you're standing up for yourself. You've got some healthy boundaries in place now from the healing and the experiences you've been having in the past. You develop some healthy boundaries to be able to stand your ground against any kind of adversity or anybody coming at you and saying, you know, we expect this from you. You need to do that, or you need to feel this way, or whatever. What are you fearing? Page of Cups. You're afraid you're not going to be able to give someone a Page of Cups. You're afraid you're not going to receive one. Or you're afraid of somebody approaching you with an offer of love or an apology. Okay? You're afraid you're not going to get an apology, whichever way. Let's see. The environment is someone in their 7 of Pentacles energy. Someone who's looking at the past, being nostalgic. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. And really, really looking at what they've sown from the seeds they planted in the past. This is their harvest now. And although it looks pretty good at first sight, there's more. There's more, because you want to be able to take more, like harvest more, better, bigger, whatever. But you want more. You want to persevere. You're trying to look at how it is, what you need to see in this harvest in order for you or in order for them, this is your person in your environment, in order for them to plant better seed, more healthier, wealthier, abundantly growing seeds. So that you have the kind of harvest you're really looking for. You're really truly looking for. Now you're going to be doing this. They're going to be doing this consciously now, not by default, not just half-heartedly, but full-heartedly. All right. What are you hoping for, Sag? Page of Swords. You're hoping to be able to either keep an eye on somebody, if you haven't already been doing that, or you want to send somebody a message, or you hoping to receive a message. Okay. Let's bring it down like I always do. Bring it down, bring it down. All right, now. What is the outcome? Temperance. Isn't that gorgeous? Healing, balance, and peacefulness and calm. serenity with the light of the divine coming up in your life more and more, higher and higher. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, clarity, judgment with the divine, making a final decision. Oh, to walk away, 8 of Cups. To walk away, 8 of Cups, but to go towards something else. Let's see. 7, this guy's is 10 of Swords. Either you see this person as having betrayed you at one time, or they've been betrayed. And then the Hierophant. Holy crow. It could be a marriage that he or she was betrayed in, or betrayed their marriage. We'll have to see. Or this person from the betrayal had turned to their divinity, their God, so that they could grow and evolve, with the divine coming up higher and higher in their life too. Let's see, in the back of the deck we have the Tower. Oh yes, Tower moment. Tower had to come down in order for this to happen. In order for this to happen, for you to do this. Ooh, there's the 6 of Cups. Wow, okay. This is getting interesting. 5 of Swords, sabotaging, and the 10 of Wands, which is 10 is the end, right? Whew, and a new direction then. Needing to look at a different path, a new direction. Wow. Okay, Saggy, let's go. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, you want to take a leap of faith towards true love. You do. You do. After feeling disappointed and let down, remorseful and regretful of how things went in the past, and having had to cut away something or someone to bring justice to a situation, and then turning your back on the past and moving forward. Wait for your ships to come in. 3 of Wands. But there's a masculine who wants to take a leap of faith towards his true love. That's currently situation. Okay. They have a lot of regret and remorse to how they've been towards their true love in the past, and how they ruthlessly cut them out of their life in the past. But justice is about, like, the idea now is to bring justice, like balance to the situation, by moving back towards their true love, taking that leap of faith, so as to put it to rest, the energy that they were in at that time, to bring clarity and justice to their person, their love interest. Turning their back on the past is justice as well, by looking towards the future, waiting for the ships to come in order to be able to do that. But in the distant past, there was some healing, some respite time taking place, having to reassess, analyze, revisit the ways. Archangel Michael, distant past, we have the 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands, with the 4 of Wands, and we got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and, so forth and so on. Yeah. Oh, these are slippery. These cards are slippery. Hang on. Got ear and teardrops here. Good news, great personal sorrow. Those two came up when I picked up the cards because they were slipping. All right. Great personal sorrow and good news. Good news after great personal sorrow, because you were in a committed relationship with somebody, and you were in your pride and your ego, high ego at the time in the distant past, that you knew it was all about selfish reasons, that you wanted to be able to have everything and eat your cake too. You wanted to feel highly successful, and this person here wasn't part of that plan for you. This person you felt was not part of that plan for you. Maybe you had cultural differences, maybe you just had religious differences, but in any case, you left her out in the cold. You put an end to it. That ruthless King of Swords here. Put an end to it. You have been feeling like you've being left out in the cold yourself due to what it was that was great personal sorrow for you, and you're moving into calmer waters after some needing to rest first. But that's what you want to do. This gave you hell. This whole decision to cut that one out of your life back then, but also just moving on from there and being in that commitment that you were basically cheating on, right? Cheating on to be with somebody else that you ended up falling in love with, and feeling regretful and remorseful for having done it. That life itself, it may not have been hell at first, but it ended up becoming more and more progressively so for you. Very difficult, because you made a choice to be with somebody else instead of this one. That's the Lovers. We have the Queen of Wands, yeah. So you see, she was the other woman. Nine of Swords, that you have been feeling quite distressed, because guess what? This is karmic debt. Since then, this is a recent past, this is a distant past. So since then, you've been paying back karma, and you've come to realize that, and it's caused you hell in every way, every sense of, your partner, your wife, whatever, was difficult, and just creating whatever her ways were disturbing, and maybe not so disturbing, but challenging. She had toxic behaviors. And then that whatever you're getting from this, having chosen this one over that one, that this one here is like hell on wheels for you, and it's karma you're paying off. And so you're putting an end to it. This is the recent past. You put an end to that chapter of your life, and you're moving forward on a brand new chapter towards somebody that you see as High Priestess, someone who's spiritually in tune. Yeah. Okay. Wait till we get there then. High Priestess, Saggy. Hierophant. See, there's two in here. It's interesting. What's this? The Four of Pentacles. The Sun. And the Eight of the Strength card, I mean. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you're thinking about how, you're able to tap into, you become more fluent in tapping in, tuning in, and turning yourself on intuitively, dipping into your own secrets that you've been holding back and not saying a word about. But you also see her as someone who's spiritually in tune. So much so that they put the betrayal behind them and rose to the occasion of being somebody who could be a spiritual leader, someone who's teaching and or at least shares spirituality, lives it, right? Lives it, teaches it, trains people, possibly talks about it, whatever. They put the betrayal of this here behind them. 10 is the end. And because they've done some self-analysis themselves, looked at their past and said, the seeds I sown, although I thought they were great then, I did not reap what it was that I would like to reap really would, because look what happened to me here. Obviously I was not reaching for the stars, wasn't reaching for the stars high enough, you know, to have those better experiences. And because maybe I only had 7 out of 10 reasons to see myself as being worthwhile to have more than a betrayal. Do you understand what I'm saying? This would be that person, your person. So they turned to their inner God, they turned to God, and they wised up. They evolved. They become an authority figure, maybe just in their own rights for their own selves, but they could also be somebody, if especially with the High Priestess, spiritually in tune, both the Priestess and the Hierophant, that they are an authority figure that people can look up to and trust, really. And look at this, is the Hierophant right here too. So perhaps you're thinking that you are going to be going that direction yourself, because that person right there, who is this here, but this could be you here. I know it could be confusing, but this is you thinking about maybe becoming more like this, like she is. You see her as this, okay? These two, you see her as that. So you're thinking you should be like this too. I mean, you're getting that way, right? You can't get her off your mind. You've been attached to her the whole time. She's been enlightening to you. You feel that she's makes you incredibly happy, and you've been seeing the things that you've been afraid of, that you've been, you know, pushing down in yourself and been afraid of, but knowing that holding back is no longer needed. You're getting yourself ready to push forward, okay, towards your happiness, expansion and growth, spiritually and otherwise, with the 7 of Wands mentality, energy. Saggy, that's good news. Yeah, 7 of Wands. What do we got going on here? 7 of Wands. And you're afraid that if you approach her with this cup of love, that she's not going to be receptive to it. If it comes with an apology, she might be. Let's see. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you had been sitting on the fence for quite some time. You blocked her, and you, for the reason of your marriage, okay, your long-term commitment. You blocked her, and, you know, having put her in a third party, threw you into hermit land, threw you into dark night of the soul, because this ended over here. You've evolved into a King of Pentacles, someone who's trustworthy, has commitment galore to give somebody, loyal and devoted, that kind of commitment. You've evolved into a king. Whew. But you had sat on the fence for such a long time, because you were in a very long-term commitment with this one over here. And you had put your girl, the Queen of Wands, the other woman, this one over here, into a third party situation that now you're feeling as though you know, you needed to do some heavy introspection, some deep soul searching to see why, like the Psychology, why, how, and when. Why did this happen now with me and my long-term commitment? Is it because I have feelings for somebody else? Is it because I'm not following my heart? That would be the how. Not following your heart is the how. The why is you not following your heart too, but the how is that you made different choices, not following your heart, your true desire, which would be to have decided to, with this Lover's card, to you know, following your heart would have been you choosing to be with this one here instead of betraying her, right? Yeah. So that's the why is not following your heart. The how is about how this all came to be from not following your heart. And the when is when you start following your heart. That's what it really boils down to. Why? Because you didn't follow your heart. How? What took place as a result? What happened? how did this disaster happen? Because you didn't follow your heart. You attracted somebody who was at a resonance of a karmic soulmate, who their sole job, we're never meant to live the rest of our lives out with our karmic soulmate. Okay, the karmic soulmate has a job, Saggy. They have a job to do, and they're not conscious of it, of course. Everybody's got blinders on. We all have the veil over our eyes. Some can see a little bit more through the veil than others can. That's becoming more consciously aware, right? But if you're not aware, she's just being her, and she's the one, your karmic was the one to be able to teach you some lessons through her difficult and challenging ways, toxic ways, that then opened your eyes up to become aware of your own toxic ways and how you were treating others like she is treating you. Okay, so that's the how. And then the when is when you finally wake up to that, smell the coffee, and take off the rose-tinted glasses and see that you've got to change. This is all about you growing and evolving and changing. That's the whole sole reason for having a karmic soulmate in your life. The sole reason, the only reason. At a spiritual level, it is the only reason. And spirit is everything, and this whole physical reality is really nothing compared to the spiritual reality. So if it's a spiritual purpose that the karmic comes in and lives in your 3D world, your reality, it's about her or him coming in to help you grow and evolve, which is what you did from this. Okay, so it's all perfect, it's all good. So you're afraid that you're not going to be able to, she's not going to be receptive, receptive to your offer. Page of Cups, right? Like I said, if there's a bit of an apology there, like, I'm so sorry, it's been so long since I've been in touch, I know I've kind of disappeared, I went MIA or whatever, right? Something of an apology, and then you'll go in, like if she does say, yeah, let's talk, let's keep talking, let's, I'd like to see or visit with you or whatever, have coffee with you, then go in, at some point in time, very soon thereafter, go into the point, go deeper and say, I want to apologize for this time back here. I want to apologize for what I did to you. It must have broke your heart, and if it didn't, it wasn't the right thing to do. I apologize for having been, doing the wrong thing back then and did what I did to you. Okay? Your hopes is to be able to not just be spying on her from afar, social media wise, but to actually send her a message, an upright, truthful message, right? Might be more of like a, not so emotional, but more like, hey, it's been a long time, but don't act as though nothing's ever happened. Don't, in your words, don't behave as though, oh, that's just all water under the bridge now. We don't, she doesn't need to hear that from me, right? No, don't. But do speak honestly, upright, and with some kind of, I'm sorry it's been so long, because that'd be your truth. If that's your truth, it's been a long time, Saggy, since you've been in touch with her. That would be your truth. Okay, it's been a long time, and you would apologize if that's your truth, that you really do feel sorry about that. Okay, moving on to her energy now. The Seven of Coins, nostalgically thinking back to what she's sown, and although it's okay, she knows she can do better. So she's going to persevere and press forward. And she's doing it from the spiritual connection she has with her own divinity, which is all of ours, but I say it like that. What's this? Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior energy. Seven of Swords, OMD. Oh, my dog. Ace of Swords, that's what she expects, because this is what she got. This is what she got, you see? Wow. And that's the truth. This betrayal, she's sown, what she's sown and reaped is a result of toxicity that she you know, maybe been lower energies herself at the time, but in any case, she met the devil. You know, I don't believe the devil. But anyways, she became a wounded warrior from your, you know, Seven of Swords way energy, being sneaky and deceptive, not being upright and truthful. But this is what she expects now, because she's all about the divine, and this is divinely inspired, because it's ace. That this type of energy is got to be going bye. And in the reverse, it's not really that, but it be cutting it out. That's what this is. It's cutting any toxic energy that someone might bring towards her, and maybe even her own. And she's not so much like that anymore. She's in the Hierophant energy. She's definitely not like that anymore. Okay, so let's talk about Temperance. So you know where she's at. She's in a higher vibe energy, and she expects, look how these two are on top of each other. And that one there is like that. And this one, she's wounded because what she was sowing in the past wasn't of a higher grade, you know, more, she didn't have enough self-worth, beliefs in herself, so that the quality of her reaping was less than, you know, than stellar, right? Less than stellar. So yeah, this is what she expects now. So now you know, Sachi, what we got for Temperance, your final outcome. The Emperor. Oh, wow. Okay. The 2, that's balancing, 2 of coins. And balancing your finances too, but your heart and mind are in balance now. More in balance. You spent some time hermetizing yourself. Since all of this stuff, this you know, debacle of circumstances and energies, you've been balancing, trying to find the healing within you, right? Becoming this energy, because all you see is incredible happiness moving forward, right? You won't be blocking her anymore. Yeah, and you found that strength, and the strength comes from within, right? From your own inner truth. Okay, last card. Ooh, 8 of Swords, but you're up in your head because of that. But you have this intention. That is your intention. You're up in your head because, I mean, we don't forget, really. We don't forget, even though we'd like to, we don't. We realize that this has been keeping you feeling all tied up, and it's only your own fears, okay? It's only your own fears, your own thoughts that are keeping you tied up from moving forward. But it's because, you know, of the your player day ways that you feel as though you're going to have to explain to her. But so too, explain to her that you're not in Knight of Wands. You just want a divinely inspired, happy, passionate new kickstart in life. That's the King of Wands upright. Coming towards her with that passionate and loving energy of the King of Cups. King of Cups. This is Knight of Wands. This is King of Cups. You're King of Pentacles. Perfect energies here. But you're also the Emperor. My God, you're getting there, Saggy. You are there. You are there. You are there. Because this is great energy to be in. Bridging energy. These are good thoughts to have right here. Fabulous thoughts. She knows, now you know what she expects is truthfulness and upright. Like that strength and spirituality kind of thing, way of living. And this Emperor's got that, you see. He's all 4 kings, all the great positive attributes, characteristics of all 4 of the kings in him. Plus, he's take charge, take control, but he's also highly generous, a leader, and spiritually led. Like he's got the higher knowledge in him of wisdom. Okay? So that means you really are taking the bull by the horn and growing into the energy of the Emperor, so that you can meet the vibration of your love interest over here. And you really do take this seriously. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius, you really take this seriously and evolve like this with the heart, with your heart in your hands, and knowing all that you know about the 3D world. You don't need to know anymore. You know everything you need to know that you need to bring to the table. You don't need to know anymore there. You have mastered that, okay? This is something that you had not mastered, but you are, and even more. Especially if you're bringing your heart up into your mind and into your throat, so you speak that way. Oh my God, you can't lose. You really just can't lose. You're in a brand new chapter in your life with actually just looking more for the light that's in everyone, instead of seeing what the shadow or the dark side of people and saying, okay, well, I'll just take advantage of that, if that's what you were like. I'm not saying, but because that would be the toxic energy of trying to get what you can. Where is that self-sabotaging? Get what you can from people, step on them, make them bleed if you have to, but you're going to take their swords come hell or high water. That's what you're going to do. So Tower had to come down for all that energy to just kind of go up in the air and then start settling back down to create a new foundation of all the elements of truth and honesty, love and compassion, and taking charge, taking control, don't be sitting on the fence kind of energy that's going to fall back into a nice solid foundation with somebody who you can really build even more solid stability and security with, because of the great love and the love of the divine in between the two of you. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful, Sagittarius. I'm so happy for you. Yes. And the divine says, yes, it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, what else have we got to say? Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. And it's up to you, of course. It always is. I love that card. Drives me crazy. But wait. Wait. Wait for what? Wait for what? Till you're more balanced? What? Wait for what? If you believe. And then whenever this card comes out, if you believe, I always think of Sasha, who sings. It's a guy from Sweden or Norway or something like that. He sung the song, If You Believe. If You Believe. Yeah, check it out on YouTube. It's a beautiful song. And let's see, last one. Within the next few weeks. Yeah, okay, so wait for the next few weeks to come. Because if you believe, it's up to you. If you believe that, and there's a yes with an exclamation on the back. If you believe that this is worth fighting for, right here, these energies are worth fighting for, moving towards, in other words. Of course, and it's always up to you, always is. But wait until you know for certain that you are fully believing in this, that it's worthwhile, because your love interest is there. So you have to believe in yourself that it would be much more fruitful to you if you were there too. Okay, so within the next few weeks, you could move forward. And I'm sure what they're saying is success, right? Move towards your love interest with success, but keep your mind, on honest, humble things, and apologize. All right. I hope that was helpful for you, Sagittarius. Until next month, which is like right around the corner. Till next time. Bye now.